Good morning, students. Welcome back once again to Samatay's academic classes. Okay, right. Today we will study about the this Citizenship Amendment Act. Okay, Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. Okay, in Indian polity, you will be studying this as part of part 2 of the Constitution. Okay, that is citizenship. Okay. Alright. So citizenship generally deals with giving the citizenship of India, then taking away the citizenship of India. Broadly, these are the things we will see, and there are articles from 5 to 11 in the part 2 of the Constitution, which will discuss about the citizenship. And according to these articles, Article 11 specifically says that Parliament has been given the powers to make further laws related to citizenship of India. So accordingly, the government of India has brought in an act, that is Citizenship Act. Okay, Citizenship Act. This is 1955. So in 1955 itself, the Indian Parliament has made a comprehensive act or comprehensive law, that is Citizenship Act. Okay, Citizenship Act of 1955. The purpose of this act was to further clearly lay down the aspects that were already mentioned from Article 5 to 10. Okay, things were mentioned like who are eligible for getting the citizenship of India, like that. Then what are the ways people will forego the citizenship of India? Okay, so this Citizenship Act of 1955 has done is it is further clearly mentioned the rules and regulations with respect to citizenship. Okay, in what ways people can get the citizenship. Okay, likewise by 5 ways. Okay, by birth they are mentioned, like by birth, by descent, by registration. Okay, by naturalization, then last by incorporation of territory. So in these 3 ways, citizenship people can get citizenship of India. Then apart from that, it also mentioned the 3 ways in which people will also forego the citizenship of India. Okay, that is voluntarily giving up, then deprivation, then termination. Okay, in these 3 ways, people will also forego the citizenship of India. Okay, right. So this is the comprehensive act with respect to citizenship of our country. Okay. Time and again there were amendments. In 1985 there was an amendment. Then in 2003 there was another amendment. In 2005 also there was another amendment. 2015 there was another amendment. Then the very important amendment act which we are studying here is that was made in 2019. Okay, these two amendments in 2005 and 2015, these are something related to people of Indian origin, PIOs, generally we call them as PIOs, then overseas citizens of India. Okay, these people are nothing but, just you remember, they had some relation with or they still have some relation with India. Maybe their parents, their grandparents, etc. They lived in India. They were the citizens of India. Now they have left the country. Okay, they have got the citizenship of another country. Okay, but still they want to have some relation with India. So to look after these people and to give them certain rights in India when they come back to India or when they come to visit India, certain rights, certain facilities have been given to them. They have been mentioned through the you know these two acts, two amendments, 2005 and 2015. In fact, with this 2015 amendment, both these categories have been merged, and simply now we are calling all of them as overseas citizens of India. Okay, right. You do not confuse these people with the other category of people. Okay, NRIs. Okay, NRIs are also there. NRIs means non-resident Indians. still these NRIs have the citizenship of India. Okay, they have the Indian citizenship, but whereas overseas citizens of India, they do not have the Indian citizenship. They have the citizenship of the country where they are living or any other country. Okay, that is the major difference. You have to remember this. Okay, what is the meaning of NRIs? NRIs, they are the citizens of India. They are living, I mean, they are the Indian citizens, but for various purposes, including business purposes, education purposes, they are not living in India. Okay, they are not residing in India. Okay, these people are called as non-resident Indians, whereas people, they have some relation, some descent with India, ancestral, their ancestors lived in India, their ancestors were the citizens of India, but they now have the citizenship of a different country. Okay, right, this is the difference. Okay, so we will see before we understanding this 2019 Act, we also have to understand 1985 Amendment and 2003 Amendment. Okay. Remember, in this class we are studying about the Citizenship Amendment Act of 2009. Okay. But why I am giving this much explanation, this much background? Because in order to attend this Citizenship Amendment Act 2019, you have to understand actually these two things especially. That is the 1985 Amendment to the Citizenship Act and the 2003 Citizenship Amendment Act. Okay, then only you will understand the 2019 Act. Okay, so why there was an amendment in 1985? Can anybody guess why there was an amendment? Right. So this amendment was made. In fact, both the amendments were made with respect to illegal migrants. Okay, you might have heard the word illegal migrants. Okay, illegal migrants. So in the context of illegal migrants, these two amendments have been made. Where is the problem of illegal migrants in our country? Basically, this is fundamentally or basically it is there in Assam, the state of Assam. Okay. So, and once again, you have to ask the question, from where then they are illegal migrants into our country? Then from where they have come? Illegal migrants means people who have come to our country illegally from other countries. Okay. You also have to remember, slightly we will see the definition of illegal migrants also. Okay. I am trying to explain all the fundamental concepts. Then when you are comfortable with these fundamental concepts, then only you will understand the difficult aspects of polity also. That is why I am explaining each and everything. Okay. Illegal migrants are people, okay, people who have come to India. Okay. There are two. Generally we call the people as illegal migrants because of two reasons. One thing is whether they have used illegal means to come to India, means maybe illegal means without having any proper documents. Okay, what are the documents required for any person of any country to go into another country? The person should be having passport. Okay, and second thing is the person should be having visa. Okay, visa permission from the country to which that person is going. Okay, so illegal migrants are, one thing is they have entered the country, okay, destination country, without having any these legal documents, or they may be they might have used the forged documents. Okay, that is one case. And what is the second case? People people have come to India through valid documents. Okay, they had, when they were coming to the country, they had valid documents. But one thing you have to remember, visa will be a, most of the cases it will be for limited time, maybe for 3 months. Most of the times it is for 3 months. Then for some business people, important people, it will be given for 6 months, 1 year. Okay, In rare cases, rarest of the rare cases, permanent visa will be given. Okay. So what happens generally, people will come with valid visa, valid document. Then the visa expires maybe after completion of 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, anything, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. That visa will be expiring. Still, these people will not leave the country. Okay. When I was traveling in northern India, I have seen in states like Himachal Pradesh, okay, Uttarakhand, many foreigners coming to India. Their visa will expire. They like these states very much, Himachal and Uttarakhand, basically Himalayan states. They will come, they will stay, but even after their expiry of visa also, they will not leave the country. Generally, at present, we do not have the mechanism to trace these countries, people who have, foreigners who have entered into India. Okay, they will enter India, that's it. There is no mechanism to trace them. They can go wherever they want. Okay, that is the problem. One case I am explaining, but if you see various cases like migrants, this way, in the first way, they have come from Bangladesh. Okay, so I was mentioning illegal problem of illegal migrants is there at where it is there in Assam. So from where these illegal migrants have come, basically they have come from Bangladesh. Okay, so why they have come from Bangladesh, we will understand little bit later. But now we will try and understanding illegal migrants are there in our country. So from which and which country they have come. Okay, so it is believed that some of the Rohingyas are Muslim minorities in the Myanmar. Okay, you know very well Myanmar. Their clashes are going on. Myanmar is a Buddhist majority country. Attacks are being there is a fighting between Rohingya Muslims. Rohingya Muslims want autonomy for that region. Their region is Rakhine province. Okay, they need autonomy. They are demanding autonomy. But Myanmar now the power is with the military. So military is organizing attacks on this. Some people have formed into terrorist organizations or radical groups. So that is why Myanmar army is attacking radical groups of these people. Because of this reason, these people also fleeing. Okay, it is believed that some of the Rohingya Muslims also entered into our northeastern part of the country. Okay, northeastern part of the country. Don't worry, we will understand the case of Bangladeshi, people entering into our country, especially into the state of Assam. I will explain. Okay, these are the two categories of people. Then third category of people are illegal migrants into our country are the ethnic Tamils of Sri Lanka. Okay, ethnic Tamils of Sri Lanka. Okay, basically this Jaffna region. There is a fight between, there are clashes between ethnic Tamils and Sinhalese. Okay, Sri Lankan Sinhalese. You might be knowing this organization LTTE. Okay, Prabhakaran. How there was a fight. Okay, how Sinhalese army or Sri Lankan army attacked time and again on these LTTE, and in the process how these common people have suffered, then how they have escaped violence there, and how they have entered into India, especially where into which state they have entered, ethnic Tamils, into Tamil Nadu. Okay, right. So we can say they have, they are also, most of them do not have valid documents. We can, instead of calling them as illegal migrants, we can call them as refugees. Okay, it's not proper word. Illegal migrants is not a proper word to with respect to these ethnic Tamils. We can call them as refugees. Okay, we have to call them as refugees because they are facing problem in their own country. Okay, to escape that problem or to escape that violence, they have sought refugee in our country. Okay, they have sought shelter in our country. Our government has readily accepted that request, and we have given them shelter. Okay, so basically they are called as refugees. Okay, but since then they are staying in India since 1970s. Okay, there are colonies. If you go to Tamil Nadu, there are colonies built for them. So they are there staying in these colonies. Okay, Right. This is one group which is actually, or I would say trying to get the citizenship of India. Okay. So these illegal migrants also, they are requesting for citizenship. They want to have the citizenship of India. Okay. Right. These Rohingyas, we would say, by escaping the violence, they have entered into several Indian states, especially North Indian states, northeastern states. Okay. Right. One more group is there. Right. I am rubbing this one. Right. Right. One more group is there. From countries like Pakistan, okay, Afghanistan, okay, to some extent from Bangladesh also, to some extent from Bangladesh also, there is a religious based persecution. So especially if you see the Hindus in these countries, okay, so Hindus are minorities in these three countries. The Muslim population is in majority, okay, and you have to one more thing you have to remember that these three countries officially Islamic countries, okay, openly through their constitution they have declared that we are a Islamic country. Okay, their constitution mentions that. Okay, and in these countries, Hindus, not only Hindus, there are some another minority groups also like Buddhists. Okay, then Jains. Okay, then Sikhs. Okay, other groups are there like Christians. Okay, then Parsis. Okay, so all these groups are minorities, religious minorities in these countries. Okay, okay, it is common that I mean, it should not be common, but unfortunately it has become common that majority religion people will be organizing, you know organizing, what should I say, attacks on these groups. Okay, minority religion. Even now recently Bangladesh issue you take during the protests against Sheikh Hasina's government, when she has given up the power and she escaped the country. Okay, then attacks some of the protesters or people who have participated in the movement, they have also organized attacks against Hindus and Hindu worshipping places. So this is happening especially in the South Asia. Of course it is common, people are being targeted based on the race, ethnicity, okay, language, culture, and based on religion also. Unfortunately all these things are happening. Okay, so in these three countries, these people are facing problem. These minority group people are facing problem. You understand this very very carefully. So this aspect only our the present topic. Okay, that is Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019 has related. Okay, so by escaping this violence, to escape this violence, people belonging to these religions, they have also sought a refugee in our country. Okay, they have also sought refugee in our country. So many people are there, many Hindus and Buddhists, Sikhs are there who have come from these countries. Basically they were living in that country, they had the citizenship of that in these countries. Because of the violence they have escaped that country and they have sought refugee in our country. We have given refugee status, we have accepted them, we have accepted their request and we have given refugee to them. Okay, so these people also now want citizenship, they want to be recognized as Indian citizens. Okay, what happens when they given the citizenship, they can vote, then they will become eligible for getting the all the rights that are there in the constitution, fundamental rights especially, they become eligible for those rights. Okay, then once they get the power of voting, okay, right to vote, then political leaders will come and the facilities will be provided for them, they become important. Okay, and they can get good facilities, their children can go to good schools, good colleges, etc. All these things will come. Okay, and one more thing is there, though no problem is there right now, we have from the northern side, okay, Tibetan refugees also we have. Okay, Tibetan refugees we have. Okay, so these people escaping the violence from China or from China, Chinese regime. Okay, basically the Communist Party, basically the Tibetan. I mean, you know very well the history. China has occupied Tibet somewhere around 1950s, 1960s. So along with the Dalai Lama, many Buddhist monks have escaped and they have come to India. Okay, basically they are there in Himachal Pradesh. Okay, so these are also refugees, Tibetan refugees. Okay, so you have to understand that these are the various kinds of people escaping violence, or maybe basically, or for especially these illegal migrants from Bangladesh. They have come from better, they have come for, basically they have come for better opportunities, seeking better resources. Okay, those were not available at the time in Bangladesh, they were available in India, so that's why they have come. Okay, we will study a little bit more about the Bangladeshi illegal migrants. Okay, right. So this knowledge, the basic knowledge you should have before understanding the Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019. Okay. For the time being, there is no problem with the Tibetan refugees. Okay, they have come long ago. They have settled. Tibetan colonies, refugee colonies are there. Some colonies are there in Himachal Pradesh, and some colonies are also there in Delhi. So in various cities, refugee colonies have been established for them. They are living peacefully in our country. They will be doing various businesses, etc., etc. So that issue is settled with respect to Tibetan refugees. But for when it comes to different other, other groups like ethnic Tamil refugees from Sri Lanka, and then the minority refugees from these three countries who have come to India, then Bangladeshi migrants into especially Assam, Bengal, and other northeastern states, then Rohingya Muslims who are fleeing Myanmar and entering into. They have majorly they have gone into Bangladesh, but it is believed that some people have come to India also. Okay, here the question arises: some of the Rohingya Muslims, they also sought the refugee in India. Okay, but Indian government has refused that. Okay, we are already overpopulated. We are not in a position to provide you the asylum. Okay, like that. And there is one final group is there. That group is Ahmadiyya group. Okay, Ahmadiyya Muslims. Okay, Ahmadiyya Muslim group. Okay, so these group, I mean, this is also, these people are Ahmadiyyas, also Muslims. Okay, but their practices are generally different from the rest of the Muslim groups. Okay, so these Ahmadiyyas are also targeted especially in Afghanistan. Okay, Afghanistan by the radical Islamists. Okay, they are also fleeing their country, and it is believed that some of them have also come to India. So they are also refugees in our country. Okay, so these are the various groups. Okay, have some of them are illegal migrants and some of them they are refugees. They are seeking refugee in the country. Okay, so to understand the Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019, okay, you have to understand these groups. Okay, then we will complete this discussion why there was an amendment to the Citizenship Act of 1985 in 1985. Okay, so this aspect we will try and understand. This amendment has been made with respect to the illegal migrants from Bangladesh. Okay, so we will see what is this illegal migration from Bangladesh, how and why this amendment has been made. Okay. Right, it's a very interesting topic, and a lot of debate has taken place when this amendment was made. 2019 amendment was made, and one more thing, one more development also you have to remember that the case was filed against the Supreme Court. This case, this amendment, 2019 amendment, and recently the Supreme Court has allowed the Citizenship 2019 Act. It said that it is legal and it will stay. Okay. Then accordingly, the government has in March this year, 2014 March, the government of India has notified the act. Okay, okay, this act has been notified in 2004. Notified means we have started implementing it. Okay, notified in March 2024. Okay, act was made in 2019 and it was notified in 2024. Means it has been, now it has started being implemented. Okay, right. So I was explaining about 1985 migrants, illegal migrants from Bangladesh. Okay, so you have to go to little bit history. You have to go into the go into the history little bit. So in 1971 we go to 1971. What happened in 1971? There was a war between East Pakistan and West Pakistan. Okay, so this is India. You have to understand the aspect of partition of India also. So 1947, along with independence, there was an unwanted consequence. What is the unwanted consequence? That is partition of the country. Okay, so country has been divided into India. Okay, then Pakistan. This was at the time West Pakistan. Okay, then this is East Pakistan. Okay, so East Pakistan is nothing but Bengal or province. Bengal has been divided into two parts. Okay, in the eastern part, Muslim people were in majority, and in the western part, Hindus were in majority. So accordingly, dividing these two religions, a line has been drawn, and the Hindu majority region was given to India. That started to be called as West Bengal, and where eastern part, where Muslims are in majority, that has been given to Pakistan. Okay, but the culture, language, everything of this West Pakistan is different. Here the language is Urdu. Okay, and here the language is Bengali. Okay, their culture is completely different, and this culture is also completely different. Okay, then moreover, you understand very well this, when territory is divided like this, it's very difficult to control. It's very difficult to have coordination. Okay, so what this West Pakistani leaders started doing? They started imposing their culture, their language, their habits, okay, their ideals on the people of Eastern Pakistan, East Pakistan. Okay, then basically, okay, tensions have arose between these two regions. Okay, right. Then there was also political rivalry. These political leaders here, they also try to have control over Pakistan, and political leaders who are here, they also try to have control over. Okay, so in this scenario, okay, from East Pakistan, a great leader emerged. Okay, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Okay, so he was the father of present Sheikh Hasina. Just now, recently, she has uh, mm, uh, given up her power, and she escaped the country due to huge protest by the student community in Pakistan. So actually, she is the daughter of this great leader. So in this process, what happened? This Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and his party Awami League, when elections were conducted for the post of president for the entire Pakistan, this Pakistan and this Pakistan, single president will be there. Okay, this Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's party, it got the majority. Okay, it got the majority, and this Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was to become the president for both the regions. Okay, a country will be having single president. Okay, but what the leaders who are there in Western Pakistan, they denied the elections. Okay, they refused to give power to Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Okay, then it was clear that okay, these two regions are not going to stay together, and Sheikh Mujibur Rahman started a freedom fight against that. Okay, we want to become a separate country. Okay, then army was sent from West Pakistan to East Pakistan. There was huge scale violence. Okay, and Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was also there. His family has escaped to India, and his family escaped to India. Few members managed to escape to India. One among them was Sheikh Hasina. Okay, she was able to survive, but rest of the family members have been killed during this one. Okay, so this East Pakistan, in this scenario, East Pakistan has sought help of India in 1971. So India has helped, with the help of India, Bengal, or I would say present Bangladesh at that time, East Pakistan, was to defeat West Pakistan, and they have attained freedom. Okay, so this is one thing. This is the actually what happened. But in the process, it led to a different problem. Though Bangladesh has won finally, and it got independence, became an independent country. At that time, when this fight was going on, many people from East Pakistan, they have escaped to India. Especially which region? Assam was very easy, borders were very porous. Okay, so many people, including Hindus, Hindu minorities from Bengal, Hindu minorities, and then the Muslims, even Muslims who were facing violence from the army, they also have escaped. Okay, they have escaped to India. Majorly, they have come to Assam. They have settled in the valley of Brahmaputra, and some of them have settled in the valley of Barak. Okay, Barak Valley and the Brahmaputra Valley. You have to remember these things. Okay, so this is how 1971 has seen the huge influx of migrants. Okay, it is estimates are saying that at least 1 crore illegal migrants are there in Assam who have come from Bangladesh. You can understand the gravity of the number. 1 crore people. Okay, it is estimated that 1 crore, more than 1 crore people have come from Bangladesh and refugees. Okay, so this is what should I say, one period where illegal migrants are there. But apart from that, migration has also occurred before this incident. So when country was being partitioned in 1947, okay, at that time also communal clashes have taken place. Okay, in western border, at the western border and at the eastern border. Okay, people were killing each other on the basis of religion. Okay, especially between Hindus and Muslims, and uh, you know the people started targeting the other people belonging to different religions. Okay, so at that time also many people fled this Bengal region, and they have come to the state of Assam. Okay, so from that time also migration was a problem. Okay, but I mean, due to various factors, okay, that was the time of independence, then a partition. So people did not raise, at the time people did not raise their voice that much, at that time. But it became the migration to Assam, it became a very very big problem during this period, 1971 period. Okay, because it was a very 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 huge scale migration of people who were escaping the violence by the army of West Pakistan. Then it impacted the local people. Okay, these migrants went to each and every village, they have settled there, they have taken up the jobs, local jobs. Then they themselves have started small businesses. Then they became workers. Okay, daily wage workers, like that. So this, all these things are going to impact the local people or not? Okay, they are going to local people, definitely they are going to impact the local people. Okay, that is the reason why there is also violence taking place, though it is not because of the migration, but because of the presence of different groups. Okay, various ethnic groups. Okay, so this is the reason. So because of this huge migrants, illegal migrants, the migrants included both Hindus and Muslims. Okay, so then people of Assam who were living in that place before, okay, they started feeling the heat of these illegal migrants, burden of these illegal migrants. So somewhere in 1979, okay, somewhere in 1979, the students of Assam, somewhere in 1979, the students of Assam, they have started protesting against these illegal migrants. Okay, in 1979 onwards, it went until 1985. Students of Assam, they have started protesting against these illegal migrants. Okay, right. So until 1984, Mrs. Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister. So she tried to solve the problem, but she was not that much willing to, come to an agreement with these protesting groups. Okay, but unfortunately, she was assassinated in 1984, and her son Rajiv Gandhi became prime minister. Okay, so he definitely wanted to, find a solution to this ongoing protest by the student leaders of Assam. Okay, so he has concluded an agreement that is called as Assam Accord. Okay, so through this agreement, Rajiv Gandhi has promised that, okay, I am going to solve the problem of this illegal migrants. Okay, so he said that we will identify the migrants and we will take away the migrants, or we will find a solution for the problem of illegal migrants. That was the promise given by Rajiv Gandhi government to the protesting leaders of Assam. Okay, that agreement is called as Assam Accord. Through this, on this assurance, the student leaders have stopped their protest and they have converted themselves into a party called as Assam Gun Parishad. Okay, so now you will understand. Obviously, this is the party which is having dominant position even now. Okay, the Assam Gun Parishad (AGP). Okay, right. So accordingly, based on the promise that, okay, Rajiv Gandhi government has given the promise that, okay, we are going to address the illegal problem. So to, fulfill that promise, they have amended the Citizenship Act. What is the amendment the Rajiv Gandhi government has done? It said that okay, from now on, before that, what was the rule for, becoming a citizen? Irrespective of the nationality of the parents or citizenship of parents, okay, if a child born in India, whether the parents belong to Sri Lanka, whether they belong to Bangladesh, any country, irrespective of the citizenship of the parents, if a child born on, takes birth on the soil of India, they will, the child will become this, the child will get the citizenship of India. Okay, the child will get the citizenship of India. Okay, this was the earlier rule. Okay, through this amendment, 1985 amendment, so it is said that the amendment said that from 1987 onwards, okay, from 1987 onwards, at least one of the parent, okay, at least one of the parents should be citizen of India. Okay, then only the child will get the citizenship. Otherwise, the child will not become the citizen of India. Okay, so this amendment has been done to prevent the children, okay, the children of illegal immigrants, okay, the children of illegal immigrants, becoming the citizen of India. Okay, right. In this way, through the amendment in 1985, the Rajiv Gandhi government also tried to prevent the children of illegal migrants, from becoming the citizens of India. Okay, but still the problem is not completely addressed. Okay, now we will come to the amendment of 2003. Okay, still the problem is not addressed. How? Okay, the people who came as illegal migrants, okay, they started, especially the Bangladesh migrants, they started marrying Indian. Okay, these marriages will happen. They started marrying the local people, women of illegal migrants. Illegal migrant, a woman. If she marries an Indian, then her child will also become her child will get the citizenship of India. Okay, let's imagine a male person, he is an illegal migrant, he marries an Indian woman, his child will also get the citizenship of India. Okay, then the government thought this is also not correct. Okay, first of all, we have to prevent the children of India, prevent the children of illegal migrants. Okay, altogether. Okay, even they are marrying Indian citizens, then also their children should not get the citizenship of India. So for that purpose, in 2003, we have made an amendment. Okay, in that we have put a condition that if a child born in India, if that child has to get the citizens of India, either both parents should be Indians. Okay, then only this child will become the citizen of India, or at least one parent should be Indian, one parent should be Indian, and the second parent, okay, second parent should not be an illegal migrant. Should not be an illegal migrant. Then only this child will get the citizenship of India by birth. Okay. So this is the amendment that was made in 2003. Okay. So this is very very important to understand the Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019 also, because with this background only you will be able to understand this concept. Okay. Right. So then one more thing here in 2003 you have to understand is, here a concept of NRC has brought in. Okay, what is the meaning of NRC? NRC is National Register of Citizens. This is very very important. Right. So why this concept of NRC has been brought? There was an Assam Accord. In that, Rajiv Gandhi government has promised that okay, we will address the problem of illegal migrants, but no progress was made until 2003 also. So in 2003, the government has made this amendment, and it also brought in a concept called NRC. What is NRC? NRC is National Registrar of Citizens. National Register of Citizens. Okay. So in 2003, this NRC was brought in only for the state of Assam. Okay. One more thing you have to remember is this NRC is not a new thing, completely new thing. It was there in 1951 also. Okay. But since then it was not updated. Okay. Whatever. First of all, we will understand the concept of NRC. So it is National Register of Citizens, means it is a register. Okay. It is a register of citizens, people who are having citizenship of India. Okay. So this is a register. It will have all the names of the people who are citizens of India. Okay. Then who are not the citizens of India, their names will not be included in this. Okay. So then who will be the people who will not be having the citizenship after all seeing all these things? Only the illegal immigrants. Okay, illegal immigrants. Okay. And the second category is maybe refugees. Okay, because they also do not have the citizenship. Right? Refugees will also do not have this. Refugees will also have. So these people will be having, will not be finding place in NRC. Okay. Then it is believed that the people who are not the citizens, their names will be identified and they will be detained. Okay. It may not detention may not happen in case of refugees, because we have accepted them. Okay, we have given refugee for them. Okay. For otherwise, these illegal immigrants who have entered without prior permission, okay, they might be detained. Okay. So further, it is believed that they may also be sent back to the country they have come. Okay, they have to be sent back to the country from where they have come. Okay, this talk is going on. Okay, so that was not told openly that they will be sent to the their country from there they have come. Okay, basically most of them have come from Bangladesh. Okay, so they have to be sent back to Bangladesh. Okay, so that is obvious, that is the next logical step, but that was not told openly. Okay, by the government. Okay, so however we will keep it like that. So in 2003, NRC, the concept of NRC has been brought in to further fulfill the promise that was made in 1985 as on Accord. Okay, right. This is the story that happened before this 2019 Citizenship Act. Okay, right. Now we will come to the Citizenship Act. Right. So what the Citizenship Act says, I hope you have understood these amendments. 2003 amendment to 1985 amendment, the purpose of these amendments, and the issue of illegal immigrants also, I hope you have understood. Then with this background only you will better understand the amendment. Okay, Citizenship Amendment. Right? Right. So what the 2019 Citizenship Amendment Act says, this is also amending. Okay, this is also amending the Citizenship Act of 1955. Okay, What this act says, is that, okay, basically 6 non-Muslim religious people, okay, people of 6 non-Muslim religions, non-Muslims, okay, non-Muslims from 3 countries, okay, from 3 countries who are facing religious persecution in these 3 countries, they will be, if they have come to India, okay, if they have come to India before 2014, okay, they will be provided citizenship, okay. That is what precisely the Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019 is saying, okay. What it is saying, for the people of 6 religions, okay, who are non-Muslims. Who are the non-Muslim religions? Which are the non-Muslim religions? Basically the Hindus, okay, the Sikhs, okay, then Buddhists, okay, then Jains, okay, then Parsis, okay, then Christians, okay. Christians, these 6 religious groups, first people of these 6 religions from 3 countries. The people are fleeing 3 countries. These are the 3 countries: Pakistan, then Afghanistan, okay, then Bangladesh, okay. People who are fleeing these 3 countries belonging to these 6 religions, if they have come to India as refugees before 2014, okay, then they will be, without any further conditions, they might be provided, okay, without any further conditions, irrespective of how many days, how many years they are staying in India, nothing, considering nothing, they will be given citizenship of India. Okay, this was the promise made